Hello guys, so right now we're gonna discuss to you the topic about the switch statement. So switch statement is the same has the same approach with the if and else statement, which allows us to execute a block of code, a one block of code among many alternatives. So it is the same. It has the same approach with the if and else statement. So what is the syntax of the body of the switch statement? So as you can see in here, it has already an example where I get from the programmist.com, where it has the body in it, as you can see in here. So inside of the syntax of a switch statement is it has a switch function, and inside of the switch function there is an expression, and this expression is either could be like this, could be int num is equal to like that. It has an equal value of 1, but in order to have a safe practice, we must put it in here. It's gonna do that like that. So we're gonna paste that one here, so that inside of this switch function is the name only of the variable, which is num. So num is the name of the variable, and then it has a value of 1. And then after that, it has a case constant 1. So this constant 1 in here has a value of 1, and then after that here is a value of 2. That means to say that if the case 1 is evaluated as the one that is what we call this being compared, and it is evaluated, and then it matches the value inside of this variable, then this statement will gonna be executed. And then after that, there is a break function, built in a function which makes the program stopped, and then go out inside of this main body and go out to stop the function, stop the program rather. And then we're gonna put this return value of 0. So, and then we're gonna put that a semicolon there. So let's try to create an statement inside of this, so that we could be able to run our program. And then let's try to put like this printf, where we could print out the function printf, and then let's go like this. The value is 1, and then that is the first statement. And then do not forget the semicolon there, because it won't run if there is no semicolon right there. And then let's copy paste this one like this, Control C, and then Control V, like that. And then let's delete this one here, and then the value is 2. So let's check if there is an error. As you can see, there is no red marks on the lower part of those codes. So let's try to run this one. So as you can see in here, in the output or terminal, you can see that it says that the value is 1, because it matches the case number 1, which is the case number 1 is the same with the value inside of this variable num, as we have put the value inside of this variable, right? Variable num, which is has a value of 1. So that's how it works. But how could we be able to make a complicated code of this? So let's try to create a mathematical calculation that can calculate two operands and then one operator. And then if the operator is being called out, therefore we will gonna use that operator to make a summation or make a calculation or computation of the two operands. So let's try to create a new variable here, which is a character named operator, because they are operators. And then after that, we're gonna put double also two what we call this, a decimal. It has a decimal number, which is the first one is the num1, and then the second one is the num2, and then semicolon. And then we're gonna ask the user to print out something, to input something that he wants to use, an operator that he wants to use as an operator in order to operate or compute two variables or two operands in one single operator. So how could we do that? It's just like this: print f and then enter an operator, and then we're gonna put the parenthesis plus, so he could be able to choose which one of these operators, and then goes like that. So, and then printf, and then we're gonna ask the user by calling out the scanf so that he could be able to provide the operators inside of this, and then it must be inside %c, and then %c, we all know it's a character. So %c and operator, we will be gonna put the value inside of this variable of the operator that the user inputted inside of this scanf. So after that, we're gonna print f, and then we're gonna say enter two operands, and then comma, and then it goes like that, and then scanf, and then %lf. We're gonna ask the user, and a %lf, another bunch of long double float, or a num2, which could be inside of this variable num1 and num2. And as I have said in my previous tutorials, that this end one, it says that it goes to the locator of this the location of this variable num1. So these two variables that are inputted will be put inside of this num1 and num2 variables. So this one long float here will be input in the num1, and then the second one will be input into num2. So let's try to create the switch statement, which could be like this, where we call out the operator, which the operator will be like a parameter inside of this switch. It has a one parameter, which is one of the four choices, which is the plus, the minus, and the multiplication and the division. And then we're gonna put here the character. Since it's a character, we're gonna put a quotation symbol that's like that, and then after that we're gonna put the plus. And it will be like this: if the user inputted the plus sign, he will gonna evaluate inside of this operator if it matches of the inputted character of the user. So this one is the case plus, which is if the user inputted plus, then this will be executed, and then after that it will gonna print this one, and then print the statement, and then or calculate the statement, and then after that it will gonna print out the value of the resulted operation. So since we are adding, so we will gonna put this one like this. So %f %lf plus the %lf is equal to %.1 lf, and then comma num1 comma num2 is equal to num1 plus num2. So this time around we're gonna use the command of the C programming language that it has a plus operation, which this one num1 plus num2, it is an operation that calculates the sum of these two variables. Okay, so if this one is being inputted, so it will be executed, and then once it is executed, the statement will also be executed, and then it will gonna put this one, the %lf, the first one, the num1, and then the %lf, another one is num2, and then the %.1 lf will be this one, the sum of this num1 plus num2, which says that you are adding these two variables, you're adding these two numbers. Okay, so the sum of that one will be this one. Okay, so this one are just address, and then you are calling the two addresses to add those values inside of those addresses. Okay, so let's gonna copy this one so that it is much easier to create those cases. And then this one we're gonna be a minus sign. Oops, sorry guys. This one we're gonna be a minus sign, and we're gonna replace this minus, and then this one we're gonna be minus as well, and put a space in here so that it will be nice to see, very arranged. And then after that, this one, since it is a subtraction, so we're gonna use the subtraction operator rather. So after that, we're gonna copy this one, and then do this one print, and then we're gonna use this times here, and then we're gonna this one here, and then multiplication is here, and then copy again. Oh, sorry, we already had copied once, but since there are changes, so it's better to copy that, much easier. So let's gonna divide this one, use the division operator, and then after that default break, and then we're gonna put some default. Okay, that if there is an error, that means to say that it is an error. So printf error operator is incorrect. So that's it. So right now we're gonna okay, so we're gonna check if the operation is or the code is correct. So let's try to see an operator and num1 and num2. So error operator is incorrect. Num1 division, multiplication, times, divide, minus, subtraction, addition, plus. Okay, so let's try to run this one. So oops, sorry, let's save and then run. Again run. So it has an operator, so we're gonna put some multiplication here. 1 so multiplication, and then the two operands, which is the first one is 12 and 23. So as you can see in here, it says that 12 that 0000 times 23.000 is equal to 276.0. So why does it has a 00 in here? Because as you can see in here, it has a 0.1 here. So this one has a 1 decimal place, and then this one is it has 6, because it's a long float. It has 6 decimal places. So that's it. That's how it works. So I hope you have learned something new in this brief tutorial that discusses about the switch statement. Okay, and that's all, and have a good day and goodbye. That's all for now, and thank you for watching my videos, and see you to the next tutorials. Goodbye.